Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts, and toy collectors? This is Odi, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel, checking out this quick review. So this is your Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Legacy White Tigerzord. This is so freaking cool. I actually already took it out of the box. This is actually one of the items that I only bought one so far. I haven't picked up my second one yet. And I so regret it. I actually wish I would have picked up two white Tigerzords. Would have saved myself a little bit of money instead of the two whites, the Sabas. The Sabas are okay, but there's not really much you can do with them. So I mean, I have two white Sabas. Kind of wish I would have picked up the Tigerzord instead, but it is what it is. So I'll have to just go back and grab one. So as you can see, anyway, here in front of the box, very nice. Very nostalgic. It looks just like the original. And of course, the original's right in the back of it. This is my mint in box, never been opened, white Tigerzord from the 1994 line, I believe, 98, 93, 94, whatever. It is so big that I can't even take a shot of it. But as you can see, back then they used to include like the 8-inch Tommy. And I know a lot of you know about Power Rangers, but just in case if you're new to Power Rangers, then at least now you know. There's one of the coins that will go into one of the original morphers, nice and still gold. Again, never been open. Original tape. It's kind of almost falling apart, but it's there, and this is the other side. So yeah, when they taped it, they didn't tape it properly, or maybe throughout the years it started kind of slipping. But yeah, it's never been open. Just gotta be careful. I don't want it to break. I might even have to retape it again. I mean, I don't even care because I'm never gonna sell this, at least not anytime soon. But yeah, so I just again wanted to show you the cover. Very nostalgic. Actually, I know this is kind of done. They just moved this out of the way because I have like three white Tigerzords right now of the original line, and I just wanted to show you. This is my other open one, but as you can see from the box, the gold is really not even gold anymore. It's really weathered. And Tommy's not in there because he's somewhere else with my other Green Ranger, because I have like 3 Dragonzords too at this point. And if you're wondering why the hell do I have so many, that's because I don't want to spend the money to get the Japanese version. So instead, I'm gonna go through Repro Label, get the sticker sheets, and I can kind of have my quote unquote Japanese versions. And that's why I have 3 of each. So I can have an original, one mint in box, and one Japanese. So that's why. So anyway, let's put that away. Take this out of the shot. Actually, one thing that I'm curious, so that yes, says ordinary teenagers, talks about the white Tigerzord, it's 100 meters. So it's actually shorter than the Megazord, I believe. I should have brought that box out. Because I know the toy he's a little shorter than the Red Dragonzord 2 probably. Oh no, he's actually the same size as the Red Dragonzord, but he's shorter than when they're formed. But I think in the show, they were the same size. So I don't know. What do we have here? That's weird. So here it says 80 feet, while the original says 100 meters. Folks, 100 meters, I believe, is a lot more than 80 feet. I believe 100 meters is 120 feet. I don't know. You're going to have to Google that. I know it's something weird like that. Weight is 330,000 pounds, 693. Weight here is, it says 124 tons. So every ton is 2,000 pounds. So again, you'll have to do the math there. I know that for a fact. And then there's speed, and then there's in other languages, and that's what you can do with them. There's the great Tommy Oliver, white Tigerzord. I think Tommy Oliver's awesome, the character. And then the little story there, you can read that real quick because it's not much. And that's that. Cool. I'm going to bring him out because he is really cool. I can bring my tripod a little bit forward here. Alright, so here he is. And I am really psyched about this toy. This is a beautiful toy. Or collectible, whatever you want to call it. It is really cool. Again, everything has been, it's raised. There's no stickers whatsoever. Everything is now painted. It's molded into the toy. It is just beautiful. They did a really good job. I know that sometimes some people open these and they might have a couple little problems here and there. That's where the battery pack would be on the original 93. There's his crest, very, very nice. Side of the mouth there. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful toy. I can't wait to get another one. I gotta get one soon before they're gone, before they're not in the shelves anymore. I made that mistake with Titanus. I mentioned that in the Legacy Black Megazord version. How I slept on the Tigerzord. I mean the Titanuses, and now they're so expensive. But anyway, something that I like about this version, unlike the original, oh, he has articulation. That is so cool. And on top of that, his hands move, which is pretty sweet. And he has two pivots, 2 points of articulation. So his thumbs don't move, but that's okay. But his hand does, as you can see there. And this moves here too, if you want it. So if this is kind of like, I mean, this is correct, but actually it looks a little bit cleaner when you do this. So I would actually probably display him like this if he's in regular mode. And then when he does this super thing where, you know, his legs fold up and you put a saber-toothed tiger and triceratops, then I would probably bring these out because it'll just look that much cooler. You know, he'll just look tougher, I guess, or wider. One thing that's really cool, this is all molded. No more of those plastic little things that get lost, and I'll show you those in a minute. As you can see there, this is just very, very impressive. I am very, very impressed with this. I like this toy quite a bit. I'm definitely going to hustle and grab another one before they're gone. So I put him to the side. So here he is in his original with the bolts version. And again, you know, I mean, you can definitely turn these like that at least. But again, the hands don't really move. So the swords would be, you know, the sword would actually be going that way. Again, unfortunately, there's no articulation. So this is it. You know, they were more of a break then. And his legs are very, very tight in, as you can see there. So he doesn't have that spacing where you can tell that he's a humanoid. His head seems smaller there and maybe too big there. So again, I'll have to watch the show again to see which one's more correct. But I mean, you can do that in the meantime too. One thing about the original that's real cool is, I mean, you have all this, I forget what's the material, what people call it. But anyway, you have this kind of chrome finish, molded, you know, or flashed or whatever that, you know, the process is on it, which is, you know, makes it beautiful. It's a really nice gold. He has it on his, you know, his head there too, which is pretty sweet. One thing I was mentioning was the stupid little balls here. I really hate these things. They get lost, unfortunately, because in the box they come separate. So you kind of put them on. They're all one same size. I don't know what the whole purpose of them was, but I don't know, whatever. Here's the back of it. It's missing all that paint job that this guy has now. And I'm sure that the show, he wasn't gray, so, you know, this should have been white. But again, that's something you can customize and do. I don't know if repro labels, when you buy them, I don't know if they give you like a sticker to put back here, or you can just paint it white. And that's probably what I would do. But again, that's something I haven't looked at in a while. Again, he has cankles. He has fat legs here. A lot more defined on the new Legacy. His crown here has the gold. This one doesn't, unless I'm missing a sticker, maybe, possibly. I can't remember if I lost that or not, but yeah. His sword is good size, just like it is here. Actually, I like the sword a little bit more, except this has the better point. Oops. This is more kind of like, I don't know, more kind of Arabian Nights type of style, like a sickle. Not a sickle. Sickle's even rounder. Whatever that style blade is, which is pretty cool. So that's that. So yeah, so there you go. You got the original with the new one. And again, someday when I get the repro labels for this bad boy, or this bad boy, I don't know which one I'm actually going to put them to, because they're both very white. So I'll have to pick one and give it the Japanese treatment and go from there. I unfortunately only have one sword, so I'll have to show you now this in its basically Tigerzord. I believe that's it. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've done this, so I apologize. Or is it this way? It might be this way, actually. Yeah, that seems to hold a lot better. And he's missing two of those stupid little round things, and obviously I don't have any batteries on him. So, and I'll bring him back into the picture so you can see him. So we'll put him to the side for now. So we'll transform this guy now. Just from looking at it, I haven't even done it yet, but it's like the original. I mean, it's just obviously has better articulation and all, but it's just like the original. So there's not much of a difference in transforming. Oh, it does this thing here. So when you do the super mode, so then he has his, you know, his face is covered. And he has the crown and, you know, whatever not. So that's pretty cool. So, all right. So then, yeah. So anyway, so in order to transform him, you can bring these down, straighten them out now. This can go in now if you like. Push this in here so he's a little bit more flush. Bring these forward. Turn this. I like the clicking sound, but I think everybody does. These arms come out a little bit, which is pretty cool. I don't think more than that. I don't want to stress it. I'm assuming that they're supposed to move more, but we'll leave it as they are, as is. No reason to break it. I think that's too further down. Let's bring them forward. And then here, just like the original, carefully bring these over. You might want to actually move these first. That's die cast there, so that's a good thing. Bring these in, just like that. And let's see. I don't know where these hold, but we'll figure it out. Bring these out again. Collapse that. Bring them in. And I'm assuming that they're supposed to hold somehow. Seems a little too fragile. Oh, okay, there we go. I guess that's it right there. And then you go like that. Bring them down. Alrighty. And then same thing with the tail. I'm assuming it's this way too. Yep, there you go. And there is your white. Let's see, I don't know. No, that's too much. It doesn't seem right. Oh, okay. He's a little bit more leaning. You can turn these. I guess, yeah, this is the right way to do it. So the fists are kind of like, you know, they're doing this. So you can't tell that they're hands. So it's a little bit, it's better flush. He's like, wow. So obviously it doesn't have that indentation there where you could put the little plastic figure, the little Tommy. But that's fine. And there you go. And obviously you have your pegs there. So you can add Triceratops and, you know, saber-toothed tiger. But we'll do that another day. I'm just kind of comparing original with the new legacy. And speaking of that, let's bring out the original. And of course, he's a lot more kind of squarish. Let's close his mouth. He doesn't have to be as angry. I like how his goatee, you know, whatever, is white here, but this was silverish. So I think obviously that's more screen accurate. So there you go. So yeah, so he's kind of more pouncing, I guess, than this guy here. But again, this guy's a lot more square. So this is, you know, it is what it is. The tail. I think I did the tail wrong. Let's see. Probably could have just looked at the box, but that does that seem right, guys? Let's see. I'm gonna have to look at the box and cheat. Where's that box? The tail should be sticking up, actually. So I did have it the right way. So it's like that. And I would assume the same thing goes with the original. So, because I didn't even bother looking at the box of the original. Which I have it here, and yeah, that's it. So the original is a little loose. But there you go. Let me kind of bring this back out so you guys can see a better picture. But yeah, there you go, guys. There's your white Tigerzord from the Mighty Morphin Power line. You know, some pros and cons. I mean, I wish the metallized chrome would be on the new versions too. That'd be cool. But I mean, again, that's more money, so it would have been more expensive. I'm missing my stickers there, but again, it's either this version or the other one is gonna get the. I think actually at this point, this is the version that I should probably make Japanese, because this is missing a lot more stickers than this version. This guy has them there, so why take those off? So, but yeah, these are pretty cool. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with this. This is really, really cool looking. He's a little too wide, I think. Maybe. That's probably the only complaint that I would have. But it's still very cool. I mean, damn, it's a lot nicer than the original, that's for sure. The legs look really cool. A lot wider. More detail, as you can see there. And then this one. Again, the chrome is cool. Oh, did I forget to collapse this chest? No, I did do that. Yeah, there you go. So it's collapsed. So yeah, guys, this is really nice. If you haven't picked up this white Tigerzord, again, don't sleep. It seems that the only thing that they're willing to keep bringing out over and over is just the original Megazord. I think they've brought it out now for its third time. But which is fine, because, you know, obviously as people keep buying them, they'll keep making more of some of the others. I'm kind of hoping that they redo Titanus again, so I don't have to, you know, spend $300 on eBay. But it is what it is if they don't do it, because I'm sure that's a very expensive piece. But yeah, and there's still, you know, again, these are still very available. So is the Legacy Black, the Blaster, and Sabas. I think I even seen Sabas a couple days ago again. But they're slowly but running, you know, they're running out. So it's a good thing. People are buying them, and hopefully Bandai will keep giving us some more great toys, for, you know, to reminisce on these originals. Again, if you have a chance to get the originals, I would definitely get them. I mean, if you know, type of completist or whatever, not. But yeah, this is an awesome substitute. I think they honestly, I know it's blasphemy, but I think they do a little bit better job in engineering nowadays. I mean, it is 20 years later, so it's a little bit better engineering. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this review. I know I said it would be quick, but it really wasn't that quick because I started blabbering. But again, I do highly appreciate it. Please rate, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the great comments. We'll see you guys later. Peace.